Well, hello my beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for March 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details, and I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your monthly reading for March. I'm just going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to let you know, March is going to be a pretty big month of change, okay? It is a big month to do things. We do have 2 major alignments that will change everything drastically in the energy. On the 7th of March, we have Saturn changing signs. Now, this really is a big deal. It's a very serious planet that gives us all a very stern talking to. It's the planet of hard lessons, tough love, hard work, and growth. Last time it changed signs was in March 2020, and we all know what happened there. We've all had a bit of a difficult learning lesson over the last couple of years, but what is easier about this transition is it moves into the sign of Pisces, which is all about overcoming any obstacles, strengthening boundaries, and really forcing us to face reality when it comes to trying to accomplish our goals. The last time Saturn moved signs, of course, was March 2020, and it moved into the sign of Aquarius, which is all about the collective and society, and there were major changes in society in that time period, of course, that brought a lot of rules and regulations. We all had the pandemic, but this time, in terms of it moving into a Pisces, which is a very transcendental sign, it's connected to our goals, our emotions, and our dreams. It actually forces us to outgrow any escapist tendencies, any procrastination, and really get disciplined in accomplishing whatever it is we want to set out to do. Now, Pisces also is connected to healthcare, so you may see rules and regulations within the healthcare system change and restructure as well this year, right up until 2024 and beyond. But we also have another massive transformation, Pluto. Pluto changes signs and it changes into Aquarius. So this planet is like a volcano. It deconstructs everything, breaks it all up in order to reveal what's underneath the surface. So anything that's been hidden comes to light. Now, in terms of global events, you may see major restructures. Anything that's been hidden from the collective may bring shocking surprises, but it all gets exposed. This is an expose planet that brings secrets to the surface, and that is really in action right up until 2024 as well. Now, also, in terms of personal development for you, it can mean that you're processing any difficult emotions, anything that you've been avoiding or running away from. It really forces you to look at it and evolve from it, process it, and really be strengthened because of it. Now, it's not all doom and gloom, because Pluto is full of passion and power, and it actually enables us to reach our goals and accomplish whatever it is we set out to do. So it is actually a very positive influence, but it makes us all feel more organized, more disciplined, along with Saturn. So this is a big deal kind of month for you to make major progress and breakthroughs. So you're going to be brutally honest with yourself in this month, okay? Now, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding the month of March? I definitely see you being very productive in the month of March. I definitely see you've got double 6 here, so you are bringing balance into your life, but they're actually showing me a seesaw in the water before we even start. a seesaw. So you may be feeling right now that you're pushed and pulled in many directions and you're trying to find balance. Well, March will be that month for you. Some of you may feel that you've been caught unawares in some area of your life and you're trying to recalibrate, especially since you got the equilibrium card there. I feel if life has been a bit up and down for you, March is kind of going to be a little bit more of a positive month, bringing a lot more prosperity. And I feel like you're in a cycle of change, but I feel like you're navigating those changes to find that balance. I'm actually going to go one more. Normally, I wouldn't go one more. Ace of Pentacles. I can feel that there is an offer coming on in. I can feel that there is, as I said, there is something prosperous about the month of March for you. We're going to see in detail what that is. In particular, you are governed by your 12th house and your 7th house this month. Now, the 12th house is all about the deeper, more reflective part of your chart. So philosophical questions, the quest for meaning, finding the place for you in the world and in the environment that you're in right now. You may even feel like withdrawing to focus on goals or projects and dreams, and you will actually remember a lot more of your dreams this month as well. Now, this 12th house can actually raise some fears or anxieties about your pathway ahead or, your true calling, and it makes us feel a little bit anxious. So just watch out for that. That energy will pass, but you may feel moments of doubt or feeling a little bit uncertain about the way. But I really feel that your 12th house is actually helping you find purpose and meaning in your everyday so that you can shed anything that is on the surface or no longer serves a purpose in your life, okay? Now, also, the 7th house is all about partnerships. So I'm not surprised to see the Lovers card right there for you. Now, this is partnerships in terms of business or love relationships, your connections with your family or your siblings, friendships, your support network, basically. So a lot of you will be focusing on your reciprocity or looking at who you feel really has your back in the month of March. Now, your first card there is the Emperor. So this is all about leadership skills. This is about you taking action in your life on things that perhaps you've been avoiding or things that you feel like you have had to put on pause before you can actually plan your progress and take action on something. So I really feel like you're in the month of March, you're busy doing, you're taking action. And I feel as well with the Emperor energy, this is about protecting what you've already earned or whatever it is you've already accomplished. Okay, so protecting your position. Because it's in the protagonist energy, this indicates that you have success on your mind. And whether you're in a career environment or whether you are retired, I really feel like you're focusing on your projects in the month of March and you're getting busy doing. Okay, so you're going to be very productive. You're going to be doing a lot of multitasking. Maybe that's what the seesaw represented there for you. Things are going to be like up and down. You're going to be really productive, very disciplined with your energy. Mainly down to the planets, changing signs, Saturn and Pluto. Of course, you're going to be more disciplined. Every sign is going to feel that energy. But the Emperor energy is really about being strict with yourself, having a budget, sticking to that budget, being organized and being productive, not waiting on something, really taking action on something, okay? I do feel some of you may be setting up your own business or you do have your own business, and I feel like you are trying to navigate a difficult period in your business that will lead to a lot more prosperity, a lot more success. I definitely see if you are if you're in a partnership with somebody in business, I definitely see that there may be a realization that this partner is not pulling their weight in the month of March, and you get to recalibrate that. You find a solution to that situation. I feel like you have a choice about collaborating with this person. There may even be someone new that you take on board in your company in order to navigate and move forward towards more prosperity is what I see. But you may find, even if you're not in a partnership at work, I get this energy that if you are in a working environment, you may notice someone is not pulling their weight. And this person, they may be trying to delay tactics on a project. So if you're waiting for someone to send you some information and they've not been doing it, they're delaying the tactics. It could even be if you're retired or even if you're a stay-at-home mom or dad. This is a period of really trying to organize things. And if you're trying to, organize, because I get this sense of frustration. So you may be trying to organize some paperwork or some documents, or you need something from the bank, or you need, a statement, or you need some sort of legal certificate, whatever it is you need. They're just showing me there's a delay on it. Okay, so that may make you feel a little bit frustrated, and because I feel like someone is not pulling their weight in the chain. Okay, so whatever you need, I feel like if you've called up for something like insurance papers, or you've called up for something and you're waiting for it to come through the post, there is a delay. That's what I see there. And it's a knock-on effect. It stems actually from someone in the chain, in an office or something like that, not pulling their weight. They leave it to the side, and you may even have to call up about it again to chase it up. Okay, so whether you work or not, and you're in a career or not, I get a sense that you're going to have to chase something up in the month of March that will make you feel a little bit frustrated. I mean, you get it sorted, of course, but it just delays something, and it may make you feel a little bit out of sorts. So just watch out for that. Okay, now the Emperor energy indicates that you are very successful. You're very focused on restructuring something in your world, or you've got a plan and you're putting it in motion, and it's going to be very, very successful for you. So if you're an entrepreneur, or you're stepping into a leadership position, or you've just stepped into one, I feel like you're protecting your position and you're showing your true colors as being someone who is very, very successful at what you do. The Emperor energy is basically a master of craft. So whatever it is that you do, if you're in a working environment and you're really ambitious in the career sector, people look at you as someone who has got it all going on, someone who's very talented, and you could teach people. You could give really good advice to people who are on the way up in the industry that you work in. Some of you may even think about, because I see here that someone that this may be someone who hasn't spoken to you for a while, reaches out and asks you for some advice. And I feel like you give that person some really good advice, but watch out. Don't share your ideas with this person, because this person, we got a 7 of Swords here. Sorry, we got a 5 of Swords here. So this person may, be interested in, like, not stealing your ideas. I don't feel like they steal your ideas, but I feel like they may change your ideas to suit them in some way. And it's very similar to your ideas. So I feel like it's on a cusp. So just watch out for that. Keep your ideas to yourself. Of course, give information, offer advice, or if you're asked for advice, then freely give it, because I feel later down the line, this person will be someone who returns a favor. That's what I see. This person will return a favor, but I feel this person has the potential to take an idea of yours and say, oh wow, that's a really great idea, but how can I formulate it in a different way so it looks like it's my idea and it's a little bit different, so they can't completely steal it. So just watch out for that. That's coming through there as well. But I feel right now you're in planning mode, because the Emperor energy is all about ideas, really formulating a plan, strategizing. So whatever it is you're planning, it's going to work out in your favor. There's a lot of financial reward attached to this. 3 of Pentacles indicates some of you want to do something creative and something that you enjoy doing, and you're in the planning stages of making it happen, and you're just wondering what the finances will be like with regards to that situation. It is actually going to be very successful for you. It's going to be very abundant for you, but I feel like you're starting with a plan. So this month, the beginning of March for you, seems to be about planning or engineering something that you've got in mind. This could be a creative project, could be you, even consulting somebody on the legalities of setting something up. So even if you're setting up your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, or if you are actually, stepping into a leadership role that brings more responsibility, you may be looking at how other people have done it before you, and you are just almost like getting the blueprint of what you need to do and how to proceed forward on it, okay? Now, some of you may literally go into consulting, or you've reached the top of your game. Some of you may be retiring at this stage and it's almost like you're taking a major step back from working, but some of you may set up like a consulting service online that you can dip in and out of, or you may actually, build a course that will teach other people how to do something that you're really good at doing, and then you may put it online and sell it. So it's just ticking in over the background, passive income sort of thing, where you can retire, but at the same time bring in financial reward. So I definitely see some of that happening for a majority of you. That's a very strong energy coming through. Right now, I'd say about 60% are thinking about something that you can collaborate or create, that people can consult online, so that you put lots of energy into it and then leave it ticking in the background on the internet. So I'm picking up that strongly there. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, this is a card of balance. And of course, Libra, you're all about balance. We got the scales there. Now, this indicates that the universe is actually sending you a surprise opportunity. Something, it's like a gift, okay? So I feel the universe is being extra generous with you in the month of March. I feel like there's going to be a lot of pleasant surprises for you in March, okay? What goes around comes around is what I'm feeling for you. Now, also, this is because of your beautiful, generous energy. So you are due some really good karma at the moment, and I feel like you're going to attract that in the month of March. Some of you may even think about charitable work. You may have even just given to charity, or you're going to give to charity, or you may even, it's almost like what you give out, you're going to get back more than you gave out. So for example, if you see someone in need and you give charity in that area, the universe is going to reward you right back with a big opportunity. Or, I feel like this is a month of what goes around comes around. Okay, so I'm really feeling a very important month for you. With the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, I feel that there is just a little bit of nostalgia happening for you in the month of March, where you're looking at the good old days, okay? So you may be feeling that perhaps things are changed, and that you're having to be very strict with your budget, and you may feel that there was a time where you had a little bit more money. That will change. I see it happening in the future. There's an opportunity to build your wealth in the future. At the end of March, I see it. Some of you may be given a raise or a promotion or some sort of incentive in your working environment that brings in more money. So you may be offered like a position to be a fire warden, or be someone who is a health and safety consultant at your work, or given more responsibility and given more money. Or some of you may actually step into a promotion or raise. With the Ace of Pentacles, some of you may be looking at reciprocity in your working environment right now, and looking at the effort that you put into situations and whether you're getting a good deal out, okay? Because basically, this is like what you put in, you should technically get out. And you feel, if you're feeling that actually that's not happening because you've got the equilibrium card, something's out of balance right now in your current situation. And you may feel that March is the month to really deconstruct things in order to build them back in a more balanced fashion. So if you feel like you've put a lot of effort into your working environment, but you're not getting a financial reward that really reflects the effort that you're making and the skills that you've got, because Three of Pentacles tells me that you are really gifted at what you do. You're very talented. You have a lot of skills that other people don't have, and you are naturally very creative and flexible. So you're capable of collaborating with other people whilst at the same time working on yourself or working by yourself. So you're an asset to any company or any business partnership that you find yourself in. So I feel like you're really looking at, does it pay dividends? Does the pay reflect the effort and the skills that I've got? And if the answer is no, then I see that some of you are actually deciding to separate from a working environment in order to take on a new project or a new opportunity that is more in alignment with your heart and with the bank balance as well. So there's more money. Something you've been manifesting. Could be a dream opportunity that is offered. March is a very important month. If you've put your resume out there, you're going to secure a position. Especially I see contracts being signed right at the end of the month that actually brings in more money, okay? And this is a surprise. It may happen quite quickly for you as well. For those of you who are happy where you're at right now financially, I definitely see you, saving. Saving-wise, I feel like you're being really strict with your budget, so I feel like you're going to break even this month. towards the end of the month, there may be a little bit extra coming on in. I see it coming in from either a new stream of income, or one of your investments fluctuates and brings more money, or it could be a raise or a promotion, as I said, or some sort of opportunity to take more responsibility at work and actually bring in more finances. For those of you who are retired, I definitely see you looking at where you can spend your time more efficiently so you can enjoy yourself. Some of you may think about traveling or going overseas, but mainly I see you looking at the home space, doing a lot of DIY work, or making your home your sanctuary. And some of you may even though you're retired, some of you may think about coming out of retirement, or being a consultant, as I said, because the Six of Cups can be a return to something that you love doing. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to like take a new job or, step back into the working environment. It can mean that there is a hobby that you love doing, or something that's creative that you love doing that will bring in finances. And even if you are currently working right now, it can mean that there is something that you love doing and that you used to do, and you've sort of like left it by the wayside. You're actually going to rediscover it in the month of March and find that actually it's a very lucrative opportunity for you to capitalize on something very creative that you do. So if you always used to, for example, make cakes, and you're really good at it, and you're like, you know what, that could be my side hustle, it actually will very quickly become your main business, because you're in business mode right now in the month of March, okay? So look out for any hidden talents that you've got, or anything that you're really good at, that you enjoy doing, because this is a month of following your heart. I mean, you always follow your heart, my beautiful Librans, but because we got the Lovers card there, this is about you attracting what you desire, because it is affecting your heart space. You're in a mode of, turning your visions into reality, especially with the manifestation card there as well. So something creative actually becomes something very lucrative for you. And of course, it's all about enjoying what you do, but I do feel that you're so good at what you do that you can potentially turn this into a money-making business, should you wish to, okay? Now, the Six of Cups does indicate a sense of nostalgia, okay? I do see that there can be someone from your past who has an opportunity or offers you something. It could be someone you used to work with. It could be someone that you used to be a friend with, or it could be, I'm going to pull a card on it because it could be an ex that returns, especially since we got Six of Cups and the Lovers card. This can mean that there's someone who has got you on their mind, and they just feel a little bit out of balance since they've not been with you. This person misses you. Four of Wands. This indicates there may have been some arguments or setbacks in the relationship, but I feel you and this person will have an opportunity to resolve that if you want to. You're in control of that. If you do not want to resolve anything from the past and you've resolved it by getting closure on it, then you're moving forward without that situation. But the Six of Cups can be a return to someone that you once loved. Okay, so watch out for that. Now I am picking up something else here. I'm going to say it because I'm picking up this energy. Some of you may hear that an ex is engaged to somebody else, okay? So you may be in the middle of getting closure from that situation, and suddenly you'll find out that that person is either committed to somebody else or got engaged to somebody else. So that may surprise you, even if you don't want to go back to that situation or that person. With the Five of Swords there, it may make you start thinking about yourself, and it may just give you a little bit of overthinking, or may put the cat amongst the pigeons, or cause not tension. I don't want to say it's tension. I get this sense of, it's almost like being open to an opportunity to live and let live. Like, okay, that was a very difficult experience. I'm letting it go now. I can see that person's totally moving on, and I've totally moved on. But at the same time, to hear that they're committing elsewhere may give you like a little pang of like memories or nostalgia, okay? And so I just feel that coming through. That's not going to resonate for everyone. I've got about 15% of energy that's coming through on that, okay? Now, some of you, I get a sense of this longing to go back to the way it was, okay? But because we do have Saturn and Pluto really affecting everybody in the month of March, you will see that actually things are going to be even better in the future. So even though it's been difficult, this transition for the last couple of years, I feel you're starting to recalibrate where you feel you're at right now, okay? But with the 2 sixes in this position, this really indicates that the universe is bringing you a surprise opportunity that you will not be disappointed with, okay? This could be a message coming through, it could be an offer coming through, but it is an opportunity that will build even better memories in the future. So it's something that you've been planning. You're going to hear news on it that really makes you feel quite excited. Now we do have the equilibrium card. It's right in the center there. So it's like I got it in the reverse. So a lot of you may have been feeling like, well, the image they're giving me right now is in a washing machine. Okay, so you may have felt that life has been a bit of a tumble recently, where sometimes you don't know which way is up, and you may feel a little bit overloaded in your energy. You may feel like that you've got a lot going on, and your thoughts are scattered sometimes because you feel there's lots of things that you have to focus on to make sure that you're getting by. I mean, as humans, we all have a lot to deal with. We're always hit with lots of information, a lot of data, and, you know, responsibilities, paying bills, trying to raise children, trying to, you know, pay the mortgage, all of those things. We've got a lot to do and a lot to think about. And you may have felt that things have been out of balance recently, but that will all be recalibrated in the month of March, where you feel you're bringing balance into a situation. They're also indicating that, thanks so much, I'm truly grateful. They're saying that spiritually, a seesaw, whilst you can feel things have been up and down, ultimately it will lead to prosperity, is what they're giving me, and abundance. Now, this, of course, is the Temperance card. So this is all about balance and harmony. And in this position, I feel, especially when it comes to your budget, you're trying really hard to be very strict with your budget. You're trying not to let your money just flow out of your account without it being accounted for. And in so doing, you're actually building wealth, okay? So I definitely see you being able to save. As I said, a little bit more money is going to be saved at the end of the month, but I feel, you know, you kind of break even on savings for the month of March. Also, with this card, I get a sense that right now you're feeling a little bit impatient on something that perhaps you felt has not been attracted to you at this situation. Now, this could be love, it could be an opportunity, something you feel that has been delayed, because I really get a sense of there is some frustrating delay happening for you and right now, and you may feel a little bit out of sorts. That's all going to be resolved at the end of March, is what they're showing me. Everything gets restored into balance. So if you've been feeling a little bit off, the cycle of change will help you this month. Now, again, some of you may be even thinking about whether you want to relocate, you want to move to another country, is what I'm seeing here. Some of you may want to emigrate, or you may be looking at where you live or where you travel to or whether you work, and you're wanting change. And you may be working towards something that is part of your plan, but you feel it cannot come quick enough. And you may be feeling a little bit frustrated this month. But your guides want you to be aware you're exactly where you need to be, okay? Everything is in order. So even though you may feel a little bit anxious or restless that things have not been in alignment with the time frame that you want, it is going to happen for you. So breathe, okay? I always say this, but whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. And they're really giving me that sense in this reading right now, okay? Now, when you get this card in this position, it can also mean that you are trying to remain in control of a situation, especially with the Emperor energy. So I feel like you're trying to be really measured in your decisions on something that you're planning. So for example, and I'm just going to give you an example. Say for example that you want to move and you found a property that you really love, and you know you want to rush on in and give an offer and say, that's the one, I want this property, it's amazing, but you're being reserved. You know, you're being logical about the situation. You're taking some time out to think, or you're pausing to think because you don't want to rush on in. So I really get this sense that whilst deep down you want to move forward on something, you feel it would be reckless, or it's more, it's healthier to wait on something. So some of you, it may be that you've just, reconnected with an ex, or you've reconnected with somebody that has the potential to be a high level commitment in the future. And you may be like, I'm not going to rush into this. I'm going to just take it slow. I'm going to build a solid foundation first and let commitment organically evolve in the situation. So I definitely see that you are being very measured in the way that you approach something, because I feel there's this sense of everything coming together, okay? And it's like everything organically is moving in the right direction, which takes the anxiety out of the situation. It just feels right, okay? I feel the month of March is everything starts to feel right, like it's all just slotting into place, like you're in the flow of things, even though it hasn't been like that for a while. And the universe will send you a surprise opportunity that actually puts you in alignment with your goals as well, okay? Now, we have the Five of Swords here. Five of Swords in this position is actually a very good position. Five of Swords in this position indicates peace of mind, okay? So there may have been difficulties. There may have been even someone who has, even if you're in a high-level commitment relationship right now, within your partnership, there may have been some sort of arguments or setbacks or some sort of uncomfortable energy that you're trying to navigate at the moment. You will find a resolution for that, and you'll deepen your love commitment with your person on the other side of that. I feel both of you end up working together to remind each other why you fell in love with each other in the first place and how to navigate any difficult rough patches together. You move as a unit is what they're showing me. So whether you're single or not, I definitely get this sense of you accomplishing or overcoming an obstacle that has given you a lot of anxiety, or I don't want to say sleepless nights because I feel it hasn't got that way, but I feel there's been a moment where you've been in analysis paralysis over something, and I feel like you get to resolve it in the month of March, okay? Now, because we have the Five of Swords, I do see that there's someone in your environment, whether it's someone you're connected to romantically or in terms of work or even in the family unit, who causes you a little bit of tension. And they're showing me that the tension for you is going to be in the throat chakra area. So some of you, there's an energy of you having a sore throat in the month of March. This could be a manifestation of stress. So look out for that, because I feel like you're trying to manage your stress levels in the month of March and trying to cut out anything that does not align with what you're trying to accomplish or what doesn't make you feel good, okay? The Five of Swords also indicates, especially since we do have Saturn, this indicates a period of you not being complacent, of you really getting organized, really focusing on what you need to do. And if your mind has been scattered or your energy has been scattered recently, I feel like you're streamlining your energy and you're going to bring a lot of focus to your goals. Now, there is someone here, they like to push your buttons. They like to win at all costs, okay? I feel like you find a way of transcending that energy in the month of March. So whether it is a family member who likes to compete with you or try and push your buttons, I feel like you're elevating and just almost like canceling them out by just focusing on your own thing, okay? They're giving me a hula hoop in the water right now. That's such a plot twist energy. I'm scrying in the reading at the same time, and they're showing me hula hoop. So hula hoop, obviously, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. Okay, I did not know that. They're giving me that the hula hoop is a symbol of protecting your privacy, protecting your energy. So I mean, I get it now. It's like protecting your private space or protecting your sanctuary. So I feel like you are rising above any tension or conflict, or if anyone, even if they're in the working environment, you know, if someone is trying to push your buttons, I feel like you're disconnecting from that energy. It doesn't get an opportunity to affect you in the month of March, okay? What else am I picking up with that? So the hula hoop may be a symbol. You may see like a hula hoop over the next couple of weeks. It's also symbolic of centering yourself, health benefits, being in a life cycle of change. You may have felt that things have been a repetitive cycle, so you're trying to make it work for you. There are benefits to being in a repetitive cycle right now for you because you feel it brings balance or structure to your everyday. It could also mean that you need to loosen energy in your chakras. There may be something stuck. I feel like it's going to the throat, to be honest, for you. So I feel like you loosen that up in the month of March as well. The hula hoop, I mean, you may literally have bought a hula hoop for health reasons, to get in shape, or it could be also to bring more fun to exercise routines in order to make sure that you are reaching your health goals. Okay, thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. They're giving me a very odd energy. I'll give it to you because it's so weird. But anyway, there may be something that you witness in your working environment or within. I mean, it could even be that you go into. I'll give you the two energies I'm seeing. One is there could be something you witness in your working environment. You think that's not right. But you may keep it to yourself. You may mind your own business on it. You may be like, whoa, not going to see that. Just pretend I didn't see it and just move on, okay? But it may hold you in a position of power for the future, okay? So you may witness someone doing something untoward, but you may keep it to yourself because you don't want to rock the boat. But it will hold you in good stead in the future. And this is not for everyone. This part is what I see, but I'm going to give it to you because it's there. Some of you may witness like someone stealing in the month of March. I mean, you could be in the mall and see someone like shoplift or something like that. So just watch out for that. I mean, again, I see you minding your own business. I see you not really approaching the situation, but you may witness it. Now, of course, we've all got a sense of what is right and wrong. And normally you would probably go, excuse me, someone's stealing, or, you know, get a guard or something like that. But in this circumstance, it may be that this person, you assess the situation and feel like they really need it, or I don't know what the situation is. I can't really comment on it, but I see you witnessing it and leaving it. Maybe out of personal safety, maybe. So just watch out for that, okay? That's such a strange thing to come through on a reading, but it's coming through, so I have to give it, okay? Now we've got cue the cops. We've got basically that sign, that siren just now really is like, let the authorities take care of it, okay? Because it may not be positive for you if you get involved, okay? So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, moving on from that energy, the Four of Wands is a card of either separating from the home space, so some of you may want to leave or are looking to leave an environment or an area in order to, you know, live in your dream home or live in a dream area. With the Four of Wands, I actually see some of you have been out of balance because you've been working really hard on a project, or you've been focusing on your career, and you've not been going out and having fun. So they're really indicating that you need to find balance. Balance also consists of being with your friends, having a good time. And of course, you don't have to spend money to be with your friends and go out. But the Four of Wands indicates that there is like something to celebrate in the month of March. But you may have felt a little bit like disconnected from your energy, or you may have felt a little bit out of sorts. But you will find a solution for that. Also, if there have been arguments and you're dealing with someone who tries to win at all costs, you will find a resolution and you will work together to work it out, okay? Four of Wands, though, is a card of really being in a new creative phase. So being very productive, being in sync with your creativity and your desires, and making things happen. This is a card of being very successful or reaching some sort of climax in your endeavors, and really being proud of yourself for whatever it is that you're accomplishing. So I see a lot of success here, a lot of peace, stability. And the Four of Wands can also be, you know, everything is coming into harmony for you. So you're going to have a period of respite from difficult energy. Things start to recalibrate in a way that is very positive for you. If you are looking for real estate and you're trying to buy a home space, I feel you may have spent a lot of time looking at properties that seem like they were right for you, and either they didn't go in your favor or there was something about them that just wasn't right. You're about to find the one that is right for you. So if you're looking at going into real estate, or you're and you've been looking for a long time, you find the right one at the end of the month, okay? And this is something that you will find a way to purchase, okay, financially. I feel like you'll make an offer on something, and I feel the first time it's not accepted, but I feel the second time it is accepted, you come to an agreement, okay? And it's maybe a little bit less money than you were going to, you thought in general you were going to have to spend. So that is a good thing for you, okay? But I see a win happening here for you. If you're putting your resume out to get new opportunities in the working environment, I see one coming on in for you. Something you've been manifesting, something that really will give you a good reputation, will bring in a lot more money. And I feel it's a dream opportunity. It's aligning with your heart's desires. The Magician card basically is in your outcome energy, which means whatever you're focused on, you're turning those visions into reality by using inspired action. You have the Emperor energy there, so you are busy planning, creating, and making stuff happen in the month of March. So very productive month. As I said, some months, even though you're productive, you may have felt that circumstances were controlling you, but in the month of March you're in control and you're making things happen, okay? Also, the Magician card indicates how talented and gifted you are, and that is backed up by the Three of Pentacles. Whatever you turn your hand to in March, it goes in your favor, okay? Whatever you're planning, it works out the way you wanted it to. Your talent and your drive speaks for itself, but this is really a card of, you focusing on something, accomplishing it, and having the confidence to make it a reality. Okay, what you can see in your mind, you can have in your hand. This is literally what this card means. And I feel everything is slotting into place for you this month as well. Excuse me. Now, the Magician card literally means you got this, okay? You got the intelligence to make things happen. You've got the skills to make things happen. Everything you need is within your grasp. And there is a lot of evolutionary energy about you in the month of March where I feel like you're busy doing, and you're going to be really proud of yourself right at the end of it as well. Three of Pentacles, I mean, this basically is a card of whatever it is you're engineering or you're crafting at this time, everything starts to slot into place. Three of Pentacles indicates a financial foundation is being built here as well. So I feel your plans are grounded in reality and your efforts are going to pay off. Also, I feel that financially you're growing your wealth. You're putting a lot of effort in, and I feel that you're going to get a lot out of it. As you can see, this card is, it's got a lot of creativity. She's painting there. I really get a sense that some of you are going to use your creative skills in order to build a business, and it will bring a lot more wealth in the future, because it's something you love doing, it's something you're really good at, and it's something that will be very rewarding. I get a sense of you being lost in your work or lost in your projects, and some of you may even connect to DIY or upcycling things within your home space, decluttering your life in order to find sanctuary and balance. What else am I getting from this Three of Pentacles? Because there's something else coming through here for you. They're giving me a number, 1331. 1331. Now, this could be a time. It could be a number. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. They're indicating through the Pentacles. I mean, this is literally a 1 and a 3. Okay, so 1331 is going to be very important. This could be the time that you receive a message, or it could be the end of digits from a cell phone number or a building's number. If you're going for an interview, I definitely see you doing very, very well. Six of Pentacles indicates you've got what they want, okay? And I feel the offer comes through for you. You get the job, okay? But I feel like you've got more than one offer. I feel like you've got a choice. If you've been collaborating on something with team members, some of you may bring in a more lucrative opportunity or project that actually sees you all winning and gaining a lot of accolades. They are giving me this energy of why think that you wish to return to a past situation when you've got much better coming for you in the future. So I feel it's kind of like a message of don't live in the past, because you've got something better to look forward to, okay? Now, in terms of love, of course, we got the Lovers card there. If you are looking for love, there is a potential for an ex to return. We've already talked about that, but there is a new potential coming on in. This is someone who may work in the same environment that you work in right now, or if you're retired, you used to work in. There is love here. It is a soulmate connection. So if you are looking for love, this is a strong month of potential for you to find love. If you are trying to reconnect with a past person or an ex, be mindful of why you and this person separated in the first place. Because I feel this person, whilst it's nice to heal the relationship with that person, they may still be out of balance, and they may not be emotionally capable of the depth of relationship that you're looking for at this moment. I feel they may be emotionally avoidant. So just watch out for that. Don't go into the relationship with rose-tinted glasses, okay? But at grassroots, the Lovers card is about attracting your heart's desire. So paired with the Magician card, it indicates that your heart is vibing at a frequency that is very high in the month of March. So write a list of all the things that you want to acquire or accomplish, because you are attracting with the law of attraction, okay? The Lovers card is literally like, my heart really wants this. The Magician connects and says, it shall be so. You're making it happen, okay? So I feel very positive with that Lovers card. Some of you with the Lovers card, you may need to make a decision about something. Now, this decision may be connected to partnerships or working environments. I feel like you're making major changes and restructuring, but you've got a plan. So stick to the plan. It is going to work for you, okay? Ace of Pentacles, this could be a new job, raise, or promotion that comes on in here for you. I really get a sense, though, that this is an opportunity being gifted by the universe. It's the start of good fortune. So whether you're setting up an entrepreneurship or you're already in a business and you may be branching out and setting up different structures connected to your business, it's going to be very, very fortunate. But you must plan. Okay, I feel your month of March is important for planning something before you take action on it. With the Ace of Pentacles, I really feel like the doors are opening for you on something, and it is the start of something very exciting. This is a card that indicates prosperity in its purest form is being made present on your in your physical world, and you're going to see you're aligning yourself with success. This is a card also that indicates you're making progress in areas that perhaps you have not been making progress on before. This is a card of you making an impact as well. But you're manifesting abundance, okay? So I feel like you're attracting more money. I feel like the universe is offering, I mean, the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, an Ace of Pentacles, a hand offers a coin or offers more wealth. And as you can see with the Six of Pentacles, you know, you're planning to set something up or you're restructuring, and the universe is actually bestowing a gift upon you. So I feel like there is an opportunity that is left field, that comes by surprise into your world, that helps you along on your journey. And this is a financial gift in some shape or form. For some of you, if you're leaving home, for example, and you're selling the home that you've got, you may get a lot more for it than you bargained for. Of course, you'll have to pay like taxes and things on that, but I feel even after that, you're left with a very tidy sum of money that sets you up to buy something new as well, or even rent if that's what you're trying to do. But I feel a lot of you are thinking about either working from home or trying to restructure your home space as well in the month of March. So making that home space a sanctuary, doing a lot of either DIY or just moving furniture around just to create a more a different energy in the home space. Some of you may be actually painting rooms, decluttering, upcycling. I definitely see that happening for you. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What I see mainly, though, is that you're right on track. Okay, you're right. They're showing me an anchor as well right now as well. You're right on track for something. You're in the right place at the right time, even though you may feel that you've been out of alignment or you felt low motivation or drive, you're right on target. Okay, you're right on track. So let us see what final cards have got in store for you. Okay, so we've got the scales. I mean, the fact that you got scales twice indicates you definitely trying to find balance in your world, but also some of you may be trying to make a major decision in the month of March, okay? Especially since you've got the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Lovers card there as well, and you've got the Equilibrium card, which is really about examining your priorities, needing to make a decision, and trying to find your purpose. So a lot of you may be trying to imagine yourself in each scenario, each of the opportunities before you make a decision on something. It says desire for balance, weighing up your options, considering the pros and cons of a situation, and a need for stability. And because they're showing me the anchor, that indicates you will find that stability, okay? Grounding, or you may feel you find a place that you call home, or a place where you want to plant roots. It could even be in a working environment or a home environment. You may even see symbols of anchors in the next couple of weeks that will indicate grounding and security. Also look out for a hula hoop, and what was the other one they showed? A seesaw. Watch out for those, because it indicates you coming back into balance and receiving something very prosperous in your world. We've also got infinity, and it says eternal, limitless, harmony and balance, kundalini energy, dualism, and unity. So again, they're giving me that sense of you coming to alignment, especially since we've got the kundalini energy as well. That's really about finding the flow of energy within yourself, and then everything starts to slot into place. We've got arrow, which definitely means you're on target for something. Movement, direction, achieving goals, and reaching a target. And we have, these may also be signs and symbols that you will see over the next couple of weeks. We've got egg, fertility, new life emerging, the potential within, and changes around the corner. Okay, new eggs tend to represent new opportunities as well, so golden opportunities for you. As one door closes, definitely doors are opening. And microphone, there's something to do with your voice, okay? Finding your voice, unblocking your throat chakra in the month of March. Really make sure that you've got all your vitamins as well, and protect your immune system, because I feel any stress or any difficulty will hit you in the throat chakra, okay? So you may find you've got a hoarse voice, or that you have a sore throat. So just watch out for that. It says ready to communicate, needing to express yourself, be more assertive, and wanting to be heard. Okay, so I definitely see that you will find your voice there. Maybe some of you even use your voice for your work. And, if you're someone who has nerves, you'll find a way to control those nerves so that they do not affect your voice as well. We've also got lightning, which is sudden changes. Now, pretty much every sign has had a tower or a sudden changes card, which indicates that perhaps globally there's going to be some sort of restructure in the month of March that affects everybody. So we'll see about that. But it says sudden events, unpredictable swiftness, and shocking events. But because you've got the Emperor energy as your protagonist energy, it means you're in control of those changes, okay? So if you are suddenly leaving a situation, it's because you've decided to do it, okay? So whether that's you're suddenly leaving your home space to move to somewhere else, or your working environment to move to something else, or you're suddenly cutting out a food substance that actually doesn't make you feel good. So whatever changes that are suddenly and abruptly occurring in the month of March, you're in control of those things, because you're restructuring to find balance, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is find this little bell, just press that. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too, okay? And your final trinket there is the heart. So that is to lead with your heart, but it's also, I mean, if you're looking for love, this is a very strong potential month for you to find love. With the heart, it's complicated. As you can see in that heart there's a lot of complications, but it's really about taking time out, really listening to your heart, and you will find clarity as to which path to take, especially if you're trying to make a major decision in the month of March. But I really see that you or on target. I really see that you are manifesting your true heart's desire, and you're attracting a lot more prosperity and a lot more opportunity into your world that will see that you're in the right place at the right time to accomplish and be successful. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates. As I said, thank you so much, my beautiful Librans, and love and light.